prices.
It's here. The President's Day Mega Sale is underway at National Appliance Warehouse. Save an incredible 35% on select GE appliances. Browse an unmatched collection of GE, Cafe, GE Profile, and Monogram appliances. Click nationalappliancewarehouse.com or visit their showroom in tax-free Wilmington today.
Taxes was not knowing your full financial picture. Now Taxes is getting and maximizing your refund all in one place. Credit Karma, where a TurboTax expert can do your taxes for you. They'll get you the most money back, guaranteed. Then you can do more with all that money, all in Credit Karma. Now this is Taxes. Intuit Credit Karma with TurboTax. Get started today. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Experts only available with TurboTax Live.
You're busy. The Philly region is too.
This was a major event, and it was different in an important way.
Catch up on what you missed and what's next.
Philadelphia does it big time. It's going to be a party.
I'm Matt Leon. It's the Week in Philly, sponsored by your Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Get a deal you'll like on a Honda you'll love. Saturdays and Sundays from 3 to 4 p.m. on KYW News Radio 103.9 FM or free on the Odyssey app.
Well, we had some pretty nice weather today to celebrate the Eagles championship, Super Bowl 59 championship, but things are going to change for tomorrow. The clouds are moving in tonight. We'll get down to a low of 27, and then tomorrow we're going to see some snow, sleet, and rain in the afternoon. There won't be any accumulation. There will be some accumulation and slippery conditions not far to the north, so keep an eye out for that. We'll have a full forecast coming up. KYW News Time, 4:30.
From the Delaware Valley Honda Studios, get a deal you'll like on a Honda you'll love. 103.9 FM.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
A celebratory day as Eagles fans cheer their Super Bowl champion Eagles in a parade on Broad Street and a rally on the Parkway. Eagles team members gave back love to their fans in their speeches from the steps of the Art Museum. A large police presence at the parade seemed to keep fans safe and things orderly. It is sunny right now, 38 degrees. We're dropping down to 27 tonight. Good afternoon. I'm Melanie Armstrong.
Philadelphia celebrates a championship. Special parade coverage on KYW News Radio, sponsored by Penn Medicine.
Well, the Eagles and more than 1 million of their fans reveled in the team's Super Bowl 59 victory today in a parade throughout the city. KYW's Mike DiNardo and Scott Graham join us live from the Art Museum for the culmination of the festivities. Guys?
Merrill Reese, the legendary Hall of Fame voice of the Eagles, said this was the greatest team in modern Eagles history, and it was celebrated with an art museum ceremony punctuated by fireworks and by profanity. Nick Sirianni, the head coach, in his speech said that you can't be great without the greatness of others. And I couldn't have been great today without the greatness of my colleague Scott Graham. And Scott, the players had a lot to say, and they had a lot of appreciation to show the fans today.
They did, and one of the interesting parts was when Lane Johnson got up to speak. Now, this is, of course, an Eagle who won in Super Bowl 52 as well, and back again. And he decided that, in his words to the fans, that he was going to invoke a bit of his own personal history and some other history.
It was Jeff Stoutland that taught me, no man is an island. You must draw your strength from others. It was Jason Kelsey that taught me nothing in the world can take the place of persistence and to always press on. Coach Sirianni taught me about dog mentality. Nick Foles taught me how to speak soft and to carry a big stick. That was actually Teddy Roosevelt, but I thought it was pretty fitting.
He had a good time with that. And in general, although there were not a lot of long speeches from the players, the recurring themes were thanks to the fans and an appreciation for the fact that this was a team that was a lunch pail team, went to work every day and worked on getting better every day.
Indeed, and team owner Jeffrey Lurie, even though he said there were no words to describe it, he said that Valentine's Day was a perfect day to celebrate the Super Bowl championship. And he also said, Melanie, let's shoot for 3.
Fantastic. Great job out there, guys, today. Thank you very much. And we have some issues with people trying to get home, and we'll have a live report on that. Traffic and weather on the 2s right now. Stevie Reese in the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center.
The westbound Vine Street Expressway jammed all the way across from 95, and as you can imagine, we still have gridlock pretty much anywhere around City Hall. You can't get too close to it, though, just like you can't get too close to Broad and too close to the Art Museum itself. Kelly Drive still closed, Strawberry Mansion all the way in. Martin Luther King closed from Montgomery. Big delays up and down Girard. People trying to use that like to get over to the zoo area and maybe try to jump on the Schuylkill there. It's really slow. Westbound Schuylkill is slow at South Street, and then more jammed traffic westbound out near City Avenue. The eastbound backup starts before Montgomery and goes down to Girard earlier. Accident is off to the side. If you're leaving the city on 95 northbound, you'll find some slow traffic north of Girard to north of the Betsy. Southbound it's slow at Broad Street, and then southbound again. Slow after the airport in spots down to the Commodore Barry Bridge. Blue Route looks pretty good. New Jersey, worst delay is coming off the Walt Whitman Bridge all the way down to near the 55 ramps. There was an accident. It's off to the side, and we've been hearing a lot about how people are just standing around 30th Street Station waiting for a train. Well, that's doing an awful lot to the traffic around 30th Street Station, too. You definitely just want to stay away for now. If you got a traffic tip, we always appreciate the calls. 215-724-1060. Sponsored by the Philadelphia Parking Authority, enhancing public safety and neighborhood quality of life. I'm Stevie Reese.
And we had a beautiful day today, but things are going to change a little bit for tomorrow. Joining us now, AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina.
Hey, Melanie, thickening clouds tonight. Cold, the low down to 27, but quiet for the rest of the evening and overnight at least. And as we head through Saturday, occasional snow, sleet, and rain in the afternoon. Little or no accumulation, but if you're going to be out and about, accumulating snow and sleet conditions not far to the north, so keep that in mind. But in the city, it shouldn't be much of a problem. The high 39, periods of rain, even a thunderstorm possible Saturday night, the low down to 34. Sunday, increasingly windy with periods of rain and a thunderstorm. Warmer day, the high at 57. Then Monday, partly sunny, windy, and much colder, the high down to 36. Cold with some clouds and sunshine Tuesday, the high 31. Still cold Wednesday, the high of 32.
Thanks, Jason. Right now we have mostly sunny sky, 37 degrees. We're dropping down to 27 tonight. The Eagles Super Bowl parade is in the books. Fans who flock to the Art Museum are now trying to get out of Center City. Thousands of people in their green and white attire are flooding 30th Street Station, and that's where KYW's Nigel Thompson is, and he joins us live with the mad rush home. Nigel?
Hey, Melanie. Yeah, well, you could probably see it from your studio window. These lines to get on the regional rail here at 30th Street Station, they're no joke. I've honestly never seen anything like it. The lines for every regional rail line, whether that be the Paley-Thorndale line, which I'm looking at right now here on Schuylkill Avenue, Media Elwyn, Wilmington, the airport, they're wrapped around the building. People are entering the station actually at the back to get on these regional rail lines. And there are people, around the side who are holding up signs to make sure that the signs for each line, so people know to make sure that they're in the correct line. That is how long these lines are. Where I'm at the intersection of Schuylkill Avenue and JFK, the line goes right across the front of this building, all the way to right across the front of the sign of the William Gray 30th Street Station. And if I look to my right, where the train overpass is, and towards the on-ramp to 76, it actually looks like people are on the on-ramp. They're not. The swallows the people are here. The good news is I have seen this massive line move more than a couple times. So progress is being made, but it will likely be a few hours as more people stream out of the city and into these lines. I caught up with a couple people in line, like Nate, who was in this massive Paley-Thorndale line, and like a few I've spoken to, he said this kind of line was honestly expected.
I mean, big line, as expected. Eagles fans are nuts, so yeah, it's kind of part of the experience, so good time.
And also part of that experience for Nate was, he got to get here early, get to the Art Museum, and watch some of the speeches that were given. His favorite was Jalen Hurts'. There was a lot, I'm sure, a lot of favorites here today on this wonderful, magnificent day. But, we're in the home stretch as people go home.
Thank you very much, Nigel Thompson. Hope everybody gets home safely. KYW's John McDevitt talked with Eagles fans as they watch their champion birds along the parade route in South Philadelphia.
The crowd along South Broad Street near Rooker Street gave the Eagles players a warm welcome as their open-air buses made their way up Broad Street. Among fans, Rich Connolly of Delaware County, who was there with his 9-year-old son, Dean.
This is the second Super Bowl. I said we got to take advantage of it. So we came down. He got off from school today. I gotta say the Eagles fans are the best. The nicest group of people. You know, it was just all around good family fun.
How about you? What did you like best about the game?
I get to see players and stuff. Yeah.
Allison Hockey of Cherry Hill was having a blast.
You know, what really stuck out to me was like Nick Sirianni could have been in that first float with everyone else, you know, the big players, and he was like at least 4 or 5 back. And it just speaks to like his role as a coach for the Eagles. Like, he doesn't want to be the front runner. He wants to be a man of the players and of the fans. And he, you know, really showed us this season that he is the man for the job.
When the parade passed by, some people told strangers around them, "See you next year." John McDevitt, KYW News Radio, 103.9 FM.
We have jam traffic on the Vine West all the way across, and also the public transit all jammed up. We will get the latest from the traffic center in a moment.
KYW News Radio, your parade coverage station. Full coverage sponsored by Penn Medicine, the future of healthcare. Here now.
Looking for big savings? Take it from me. You don't want to miss the President's Day sale at Ashley. Hi, it's Denise Nakano. Save up to 50% off furniture happening now. Get up to $300 mattress cash or free adjustable base on select mattresses. Get up to 60 months special financing. Get free delivery. Ashley, South Jersey, and Philadelphia. Don't miss the President's Day sale going on now at Ashley. Financing with approved credit. Minimum purchase required. Some exclusions may apply. See store for complete details.
Are you tired of